So back in August when we bought our truck camper, I knew I wanted to take a family vacation. And no, we don't have any secret children, but there are 3 members in our family. He comes with a lot of fluff. He's super, super cute, and he loves to snuggle. And this is his very first time camping. Come here. Come here, bud. Come here. Come here, baby. Come on. It's Ozzy! Say hi, YouTube! What do you think? You're gonna be on YouTube again. What do you think of that? Okay, you go explore. One thing I definitely knew I wanted to try one day was bring Ozzy, our kitty, camping with us to see how he does. He is a super chill cat, so I wasn't too worried about him like freaking out and running away because that's just not what he does. He's very much a homebody and loves to stay close, so that's never been an issue. We have owned him since 2018 and we just love him to pieces. He is definitely, like any other pet, part of the family. So we decided we were going to bring him with this weekend. So we are up in the Poudre Canyon, kind of close to State Forest State Park, out on some forest land camping. We actually got in late last night, but when we got in, it was extremely windy, it was raining hardcore, and it was just not nice out. So basically last night there was nothing too exciting going on. Ozzy was getting used to the camper, even though he's been in the camper many times with us when we've been at home doing stuff. He loves hanging out in there with us. This was his first time riding in our truck. He didn't know what to think at first. It was about 20 minutes of meowing, and then he finally relaxed and calmed down. So the drive out here was just over an hour and it went really good. He did really good on the ride out here. So now we finally woke up to a beautiful morning. So now we've let him out to kind of explore, but he's not going too far. He's staying real close to the camper. He gets out a little and he'll sniff the weeds and the rocks, and then he'll kind of like, all right, I'm gonna go sit in the camper again. It's been a fun morning, but we're so happy to have him with us today. So we're basically spending a fall weekend up here. We didn't want to get too far from home just in case like he was totally not digging it and we had to get home just to calm him down, but he's doing so good. So I'm excited to share our weekend with Ozzy. Remember your brushes? Your favorite? Yeah, you like this, don't you? Okay. This is your morning brushes? Yeah, you like this. You're so fluffy. Look at all this hair. Now let's get your belly. There. We use a Zoom Groom. This is an amazing brush to loosen all the hair. And then I go in and pull it all off of him with just a regular wire brush. And I'm eating his hair. You're just a fluff ball. Yeah. So then this takes all that dead hair I just like pulled out with the Zoom Groom and just picks it up. You're so fluffy. We do these morning brushes every morning because his coat is so long and we don't want him to get mats, do we? We don't want mats on you. No way. No way. We gotta keep your coat pretty. You're such a purr. He always purrs when we brush him. He just loves it. So this is his morning wad. That's about normal. Unless it's like spraying and he's shedding, then this is probably twice the size. Are you ready for your breakfast? So Ozzy is on a raw food diet. So this is what he eats in the mornings, and in the evenings he gets an ounce of raw food. So what raw food means is we make his food. So it's chicken thighs with the bone. We have a grinder, and then we grind the chicken with the a little bit of the skin for a little fat in there, the bones, and then we add chicken hearts, chicken livers, and some vitamin mix, and we have had him on that almost ever since we got him. Before we owned him, he just was on a dry food diet, and it was amazing when we switched him to raw food how much his coat got thicker, shinier, and didn't mat as easy. We noticed a difference within a week the second we started him on a natural raw food diet. It's just raw food that a cat would normally eat if they were in the wild, or any animal. It's that dry pelleted food that's been processed and all the things that you buy at a store. However, we do have that free for him all day, so if he wants to snack a little, he does have some dry food that he can definitely, eat. I'll give you a little tour of kind of our setup and how we did this. It was pretty easy. I'm gonna get him his breakfast right now with his raw food. So at home, I usually have a scale where I measure out the 1 ounce every morning, but I didn't bring the scale with for the weekend, but I would say that's about his morning breakfast. About 1 ounce. And then I usually just add a touch of water, and I just kind of mix it together. So that's kind of what it looks like once I add a little water in it. And then I put it in the microwave at home, usually for like 6 seconds, but I'm not gonna do it as long because I've never used this microwave. And the thing with raw food is you don't want to cook the food. You need to keep it raw, but I like to just give it a little nuke just to warm it, just ever so slightly. Because if you start cooking it, then it becomes cooked food. You want the whole raw food diet. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. First time using the microwave. It worked. Perfect. And then I also add in some omega-3s on top of his morning food, just as an extra supplement to keep his coat nice. Are you ready? Yeah? Okay. Yummy! Enjoy your breakfast. So while he's eating, I'll just kind of give you a quick tour of what we did here. So right down there is the dry food that we just kind of leave free, and he nibbles on it here and there, but he doesn't eat a lot of it, but just every once in a while. And then his bowl of water. And then in the bathroom is where we have his litter box. So it fits perfect right in the shower pan. And when we have to use the bathroom, of course, we just pull it out, put it over near the kitchen, do our thing, and then put it back in. But yeah, that was super easy. He jumped right in. He knew exactly what to do when I put that in there. So we've never ever had any oopsies since owning him. So he's very much litter trained, and we use horse pellets for his litter. Horse pellets are amazing for a litter box. You can get like a 5-pound bag at Tractor Supply for like $6, $7, $8. And so when he uses those pellets, like if he urinates on them, they collapse down into sawdust. They're made out of sawdust, but when they get wet, they like disperse into sawdust, I should say. And then, yeah, it's super easy to clean. It's natural pine smelling. It never smells. Oh, he's going in right now. Morning duties are calling, bud, after breakfast. Don't worry, you just have a little audience. Oh. So yeah, he just went, and you can kind of see right there, it's a little bit of sawdust now. And yeah, they're great. So highly recommend these if you're looking for a litter. And then I just packed this little packing cube of ours that we had at home with all his stuff. So yeah, we have like his brushes, some of his dry food, his little harness, a life jacket, treats, and just kind of his essentials. But just kind of put it all in here, and it works great. It holds all his things, and that's basically how easy it was to pack for Ozzy to come camping with us. And one thing I really want to note is it was really important to us to stick with the same routine that he has at home. Morning brushing, followed by his breakfast, and so on. And since he's in a completely new environment, it's even more important to keep a routine that is similar to what he has at home. So it's our time for breakfast. Vince pre-made some breakfast sandwiches. So it has eggs, cheese, Canadian bacon, and we got some unsalted nuts and some fruit with coffee and orange juice. So this is breakfast with a view. Excuse me, Ozzy, but it's time to get moving. Say goodbye to your first camp spot. Do you like this?
He's not doing too bad.
So we are at the Drala Mountain Center. It's kind of like a little hidden gem back in this area. And we figured since we're in this area, we'd come by and stop and see it. So Ozzy is all tucked away in the camper. We'll be back in a jiffy. Okay, go take a nap. He's safe and sound, and we're gonna go check out the Drala Mountain Center. Nestled high in the Colorado Rockies, you'll find the Drala Mountain Center. It was established in 1971 by a Tibetan meditation master and teacher. It's a modern retreat campus that studies yoga, meditation, and contemplative arts. And it's home to the Great Stupa. Stupas are said to promote harmony, prosperity, longevity, good health, and peace. This stupa stands 108 feet tall, and it represents the shape of a Buddha. And inside, you'll find a large 20-foot high golden Buddha seated on the ground floor. Well, that was a really, really cool experience to see that. So really reminded us when we visited Thailand. We don't practice any specific religion, but we find it fascinating to learn about religions. So even though it's not something we practice, it's just so interesting to learn. So really recommend. Anyone is welcome. It's open from 9 in the morning till 9 at night. And yeah, check it out if you're interested. We're back. What were you doing? You look like you were sleeping. Oh, should we go on another trip? Explore somewhere new? Wow. Look what is in front of us, you guys. We got snow on the peaks. Pretty. Oh my gosh, it is pretty. So it is the first day of October. Wow. Moody, snowy mountains. Isn't that something? I don't know if I'm ready for this. Look at this, you guys. Our first RV issue. Vince opened the back here and our bathroom door fell off. So yeah, that's the thing that it rides on, and yeah. It fell off, like this whole top. There's a hole right here in the top of the door. That sucks. But the door doesn't fit in the truck, so we really have nowhere to put the door. So that's very inconvenient. We've been waiting for our very first RV issue because we've had no issues. Everything's been going really well. And it's the door. The bathroom door is our first one. It's okay. Hey, it's minor in general. But anyways, we are in State Forest State Park right now. Ozzy is super tired. He's like barely keeping his eyes open. So we're gonna let him get his cat naps in because he's a little bushed, I think. We've been to State Forest State Park multiple times. We've been here in the summer and we've been here in the winter. And it's a perfect little mellow, quiet state park that offers loads of beauty. So this week I went and got my fishing license. So
She's licensed.
Yep, I'm licensed, so I suppose I'll throw a cast, see if I can catch fish. See how good I am from how many years of fishing.
Been a while.
It's been a minute, yeah.
Nice. You caught a trout, little guy.
My first baby trout. I caught the smallest trout. He's super cute. So our entire lives of fishing, Vince always baited my hooks and took my fish off. I can do it, but I prefer not to, so he gets the pleasure. The nice thing about this park is that I can let Vince fish and I can go on my own little walk. There's so many different walking trails all around the lakes, and you really can't beat these mountain backdrops. I just love the serenity and quietness of this park, and it just always calls us back because it truly is so beautiful. Many months ago, we got a harness and a leash for Ozzy, and we have been casually leash training him. He's not the biggest fan, but we decided to try it out again and take him on a mini walk to a reservoir. You're doing so good! One thing I have learned, cats are not like dogs. At least Ozzy isn't. He takes more of a slow, relaxed approach to his walks. He walks a little, and then he stops, looks around, and smells the grasses. And then there's times when he's stubborn and he doesn't want to walk at all. And then I have to pick him up and carry him. Harness training definitely takes a lot of patience. Come on. Keep going. Go, 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 go. Well, we are at a reservoir fishing. I don't know what it's called, but it's just right outside of State Forest State Park. So we're just going to spend the evening here. Oz is napping again. He loves his naps, and we're wearing him out. I think it was a lot for him these last 2 days, last night and today. We decided we're not going to camp tonight. Just because of the door situation, it literally takes up half the, all the camper. We had nowhere to put it. And if we set it up against the bathroom, then it blocks Ozzy's litter box, kinda. It's not great. And then also, I don't want him to accidentally hit it and tip it over. There's a lot going on because of the bathroom door that fell off. So we have to get that repaired, or maybe we won't even have a door at all. We never really even use the door because we have a shower curtain in there, so I don't know what we're gonna do. We have to figure it out. But it was a lot of fun to bring him with. We're definitely gonna do it again, and we're gonna hope for a little bit better weather and hope that bathroom doors don't fall off. So I appreciate you guys watching and seeing our little Ozzy join us on our first little family camping adventure. You can always follow Ozzy on my stories on Instagram. He has gained quite the little fan base on my stories on Instagram. We have a lot of people who love little Ozzies, so definitely you can go watch all his little adventures and fun on my Instagram. But anyways, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next vlog. Can you say goodbye to everyone on YouTube? All your friends? Say thanks for watching our camping trip. Are you gonna come again with us camping? Do you like this? Maybe once in a while.